We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And, of course, Kelly Oubre. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
Yeah, and no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Young with no one around. It's Young on the wing for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
And he nails the third.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Now here's McCollum. And just about a minute into the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Williamson. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Here's Young, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Shoots the three, kept alive. Young outside. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, and the Hornets now going the other way. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but Coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And stolen by Richardson. New Orleans moving the ball around. There's the triple. The kick out to Young. Jacks up a three. And another shot. Duncan can't hit. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Washington. Outside ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Stolen by Washington. And stolen by Richardson. Williamson in the ball.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Pass to Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Richardson, no luck. Hornets trailed by 3. And stolen by Richardson. Williamson in the post. Here's Young. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Williamson with the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Chamberlain. Four seconds left. Can't capitalize inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. The Pelicans have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Now, here is Murphy. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but When coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's Alvarado. The three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Active Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.